What you got?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. There's the squeaky toy of the morning.
How about that? Hey, there you go, John. A different squeaky toy today.
Well, today's topic is...
From comic books to cruising.
All right, and Chet's going to be doing the show by himself because I've got a doctor's appointment.
How about that?
How about that?
That's why we're doing something silly like comic books to cruising.
So we want to tell everyone good morning, and you ready for the morning jingle?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Oops.
Rise and shine, join us for a laugh this morning, sea leg journey cruise. Okay, you should know it by now. You should have sang with us on one verse because I don't think two is really necessary.
I don't think two is necessary anymore either. But we want to say good morning to everyone that's driving and listening, as well as everyone that's in the chat. But today we're going to start off with my positive affirmations because I have to leave early.
Yeah, she's got to leave early, so she's going to do the positive affirmation.
So because Chet's doing from comic books to cruising, I thought my positive affirmations need to go along with that. So today I have 3 positive affirmations. Or I should say quotes of the day.
Okay, let them roll, girl.
The first one is from Batman.
Batman. How appropriate. How appropriate is that?
Batman said, "It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me."
Ooh.
That's good for everybody. Not
Gotta
just
admit,
Batman.
Everybody kind of looks at you and base you on what you do.
Yep.
That's true.
Then my second one is from Flash.
The Flash.
He said, "Life doesn't give us purpose. We give life purpose."
Ooh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
See, these comic book folks, man, they got some deep thinking going on over here.
And then my last one is from the Daredevil. And he said, "It's not how we hit the mat, but it's how we get up."
How about that?
So that was my positive quotes of the day that go along with Chet's from comics to cruising.
That's awesome. That's very good.
Love that.
Yeah.
See, I can be a comic book thing too.
The only quote I had from comic books was from Tarzan. Oh!
Well, we're going to say good morning to everybody in the chat. Chet, roll that chat up to the top.
Oh, we got to get the chat to the top. Now, I'm doing this morning, so it's probably going to get wankered up. So bear with me, okay?
Wankered.
Wow.
Like that's a word. A word is wankered. Well, technically, the first person in the chat this morning was the Z-Man.
The Z-Man got here a half hour before we did. He was waiting for us.
He was waiting for us. I think he turned us on and went and got his coffee and his snack and got ready for the show.
So good morning, Z-Man. And next up was the
Gaylords, the glorious Gaylords.
How about that? And then the PSV Odyssey, Mr. Paul S. Vine.
There you go.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Oh, and then look, Sea Legs Journeys was next. Oh, that's me. Never mind. I guess I showed up. Hey, guess who else came in next? I'll give you a hint. Yo, Brooklyn in the house.
Eddie Lugo.
That's right, Eddie Lugo Studios. We'll have to find out where he's parked at today. And then we have Mark the Shark.
Mark the Shark is in the house.
Mark the Shark.
Get those salutes up, everybody.
He says hello to all you beautiful people. Hey,
Beautiful
what about me, Mark?
You're beautiful too, baby.
Am I?
Yeah, you're
All
beautiful
I'll
people.
take that. And then we got Tanisha from Leonard Family Fun.
Okay.
One of our famous and fantastic and far out
moderator. She is wonderful. We love you.
And she says, "Whoa, I'll see if I can do this. I'm going to try to do this."
He's going to see if he can put the chat on screen.
I did it. I did it. Good morning. Happy National Cheese Toast Day, National Double Cheeseburger Day, National Tackle Kids Cancer Day, and to my colleagues, National Neonatal Nurses Day.
You're a neonatal nurse? I didn't know that. That's awesome. I mean, I knew
Yeah.
you were a nurse, but I didn't know you were that kind of nurse. Well, let's say Cheese Toast Day. I grew up eating cheese toast. Cheese toast was that you put that piece of cheese on the bread and put the bread in the oven because we didn't have microwaves. We didn't have all this spangled stuff, and let that cheese melt on that bread. Ooh, that was so good. And Double Cheeseburger Day. So Chet made my egg salad today, and I told him, I said, "Don't make me no egg salad. I want to order me a cheeseburger today." He says, "You get an egg salad." Maybe I should go back to the cheeseburger day.
Well, see, but we got to save money because you want to go to Alaska.
Yeah.
You can have a cheeseburger in Alaca. How
There
about
you
that?
go.
All right. So let me scroll this thing on down here. Bear with me, y'all, because I ain't no good at this here. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, we got Law Jones in the house.
Good
Good morning.
Jones.
From the Great Lakes. It's shining here.
It's shining there.
I bet it's cold up there too, ain't it, Law?
Let me tell you what, we've had so much rain in Florida yesterday. We thought we had rain the day before yesterday, but yesterday we had so much rain. It should be National Canoe Go to Work Day because there was so much rain yesterday. It was ridiculous.
Oh, it's been raining all week. I just saw like an ark go by. I heard all these animal sounds. I looked out and there's an ark.
Oh, congratulations. Mark the Shark is finally home. Yay. Woo!
Yay,
Doggy.
Mark the Shark. We are so glad to hear that.
Yes, we
The
are.
only thing that make us more glad than that is to hear you're back on a cruise ship again. How about
There
that?
you go. Oh, and this next person, we haven't seen you in a while. We've been missing you. We're so glad you're here.
Is this it?
Yes, it is.
I knew you was. Najuma Brown, good morning.
Yes, we've been missing you. Have you been on a cruise? Oh,
Tell us you've been on a cruise.
tell us you've been on the cruise.
All right. I'm scrolling.
You got to see where it says new comments?
New-
There you go.
Oh, wow.
It jumped.
I've never had to do that before. Now I
It's-
do scroll it back up.
No, it's
That's
going to
gonna catch
refresh.
up?
Mhm.
Oh,
There you
look
go.
at there.
Look at
Najuma
that.
says, hello, everybody. And whoop, whoop, whoop,
We
whoop,
have
whoop.
See Me Traveling in house. Okay, so See Me Traveling, we were accused of being the one that called you See Me Traveling first, which we thought was so funny because we didn't even know of your channel. We found your channel on somebody else and they were calling you See Me Traveling. But we have been accused of being the ones that named you See Me Traveling, which we think is totally hilarious because we'll take the blame. We changed your name. I changed the name of my sister's bird one time when we babysat him.
She had a bird named Baby, and we had a gray to African gray, and we kept telling him to call him Captain Flint.
Her bird was a green Amazon parrot, and we
Yellow
had
faced
a
Amazon,
and we had a Tamathan, and our Tamathan taught her bird to say, "Hi, my name's Captain Flint." So we changed her name. We changed her bird's name, so it's okay that we changed your channel name,
Yeah.
even though we didn't. We're okay with that.
It just kind of made sense to it. It's like, See Me Traveling. And by the way, Kurt's going to be following us next.
That's right.
And Law Jones says, Robin, holy oleo, Batman. Hey, did you catch the connection there, Law?
Yes, because,
Robin?
yeah, that's right.
I don't have my Batman shirt on today. I was going to
You
wear my
shoulda wore your
Batman shirt.
Batman. You want me to go get it and you can change shirts on camera?
Okay.
No, it's not happening.
See if our viewership goes up or down. Well, here we go. Okay. Da, 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 da. Everybody's saying good morning.
What does Leonard Family Fun say above that? No, I am
Where you at?
Neo.
Where you at?
Right there. Up, right there.
Oh, right here. Sorry about that. No, I'm a nephrology nurse.
What's nephrology?
Hey,
I
I'm
don't
a
know.
I
I
read
don't know
comic
what
books,
it
okay?
is.
I don't even know what that is.
That's sort of like when our daughter went to college. We were like, we don't know what she's doing. We don't know what she's learning, but it's something in the medical field.
It's something that sounds like Klingon. She's
Yeah. And then she'd come home and she'd say, the only thing I can't stand is the smell of burning flesh when they're cauterizing things. I'm like, okay, so we have no clue what this child's going to college for, but it's okay.
And guess who else is here while they're driving? Kathy Mills.
Good morning, Kathy Mills. And it's Eddie Lugo, dropping his wife off at work at the dentist appointment. So he's always somewhere doing something.
Oh, yeah. We'll go back and put this up there. Like I say, I'm new at this. Yo, I just got home and dropped my wife off at work. So Eddie's always somewhere.
Yep. Okay, so is that everybody in the chat so we can get on with the topic of the day? Otherwise, you're going to run out of time.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? I think we're there.
I think you got
we got
everybody.
Ocean to Ocean in the house.
Good morning, Ocean to Ocean.
Good morning, Ocean to Ocean.
We love
Travel.
ocean to ocean. One day we're going to cruise from one ocean to another ocean to another ocean to another ocean.
I'm going to cruise all 7 seas. How about that? Okay, next up is
Oh, Antoinette at Fun is in the house. Good morning, Miss Antoinette.
Antoinette.
Okay, so guys,
Hey.
I am out of here. I've got to go. Love you all. Have a great show. I will be listening in the car.
She'll be driving too, okay? So
And-
Kathy, you won't be the only one, and Eddie and everybody else is driving this morning. Keep on driving. We're glad to be your radio this morning.
And little Ringo is going to pout because mommy's not here to hold him. He's going to go have to sit on the couch.
Yeah, put him over there. Yeah, because I got enough going on over here. I don't even know if I can keep track of all this morning.
You
This
can.
is This is not going to be what it used to be.
Here's all your stuff.
Oh, useless information. How did I forget useless information? I got to find out what page I'm supposed to be on. Oh, there we go. You know, this stuff, one of these is really useless. But I got to know, some of y'all, have y'all been to Las Vegas? I have not been to Las Vegas. But the useless information of the day is there are no clocks in Las Vegas gambling casinos. Is that true? I don't know. I've never been to Las Vegas. Oh, I got to tell you, we watched one of Antoinette's videos yesterday down there in Princess K, and makes me want to go back. So you know what? Next week I'm going to go back. How about that? Antoinette fun. When we're down at Princess K's, I'll be saluting you and saying thanks for showing me your video, making me want to go again. So true. Mark the Shark says it is true. There are no clocks. Oh, we got Moonlight Adventures in the house. Good morning, Josh. I watched Josh this morning on the Down Under Cruisers, or Down Under Cruisers on Josh. I think it was on Down Under Cruisers. It's early in the morning, and I'm trying to wake up. But they had a great talk this morning. Go back and catch that show, Down Under Cruisers, with Josh from the Moonlight Adventures. Very good show. Very enlightening. Very good. And I want to salute those two channels. They do the Helping Hands for Cruising and other charitable work, and helping people like Kenny, the Ford man, get on his first cruise, helping people get on cruises that otherwise would not be able to, which is going to tie in with my topic today, from comics to cruising. It sure is, believe it or not. Anybody else say, oh, somebody's saying thumbs up. How about that? Oh, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Yeah, we appreciate that. Cruising is fun anytime is in the house too. Good morning. Cruising is fun anytime. That is so true. I like your name because it's true. Cruising is fun anytime. Oh, I got one more useless information. It's not really useless, though. I know John from J&M Travel would say this is not useless. The San Diego Zoo has the largest collection of animals in the world. If you want to go to the largest zoo in the world, go to San Diego. I've actually been there. I loved it. I went there for a whole day way back in the 80s. And I did not get around the whole park. And I was young and could walk fast. Okay. Who else we got rolling up in here? This is a whole lot easier when you got somebody else helping you. Kurt, how do you do this by yourself? Mark the Shark's giving me 18 thumbs up, it looks like. I appreciate that. Hey, oh, look at here. We got Down Under Cruisers joining us too. Da-da-da. Let me see if I can get them up there. Hold on, Down Under. There you go. Good day, folks. That's from Sean at Down Under Cruisers. Don't forget to check them out. They do great charitable work for people. It's fantastic. We like to support you from behind the scenes and give you a little advertisement when we can, too. All right. And it's hard to follow the chat and do this, too. This is great, though. CME. Don't forget. I'm going to put them up here. Here you go, Kurt. The computer's slower than me. I didn't think that was possible. I'm hitting the show button. There it goes. So our topic this morning, while we got that up there, is comic books to cruising. How did we get there? It all started off with this dude right here. Oh, Tarzan. You see that? Before I even went to school, before I even started first grade, I remember loving comic books. And my dad was a pretty smart feller. He said, anything you want to read, I'll get you. Because I was reading everything, the cereal box, cans in the cupboard. So he got me the comic books, any one I wanted. But the thing was, I had to read out loud. And it was a great exposure for me to do this, to read these comic books. You wouldn't think comic books would be that good of a thing, but they were fantastic. I learned how to read. And I remember the first words I came across that was really tough was claustrophobia. And my dad said, hey, do you know what that is? And I says, no. He said, well, what's going on in the story? I said, well, Tarzan's trying to get out of these ropes and he's being confined and restrained. He goes, yeah, see, claustrophobia, you can't stand to be in tight places. And that's why he's claustrophobic at the moment. He's trying to get out. So he helped me learn how to read a storyline and look at the words and how to spell and how to understand the vocabulary, what it means in the sentence, how it pertains to the story and the picture I'm looking at. Whew, what's all that got to do with cruising? Hang around. You'll find out. Maybe I'll find out too. All right. Good morning, everybody. Woo, I cannot keep up with the chat. It is rolling. Oh, look at here. Somebody else has been there. Law Jones says he has been to San Diego Zoo too. It is great. There you go. You heard it from Law. It is. It's a fantastic zoo. Moonlight Adventures also, Antoinette also enjoyed that show with you this morning on Down Under Cruisers. It was a really good talk. It really was. I want to make sure I don't miss somebody here. Da-da-da. Woo, I cannot keep up with the chat. That's okay. Y'all keep on rolling, and I'll keep on rolling with this. Well, from the comic book from Tarzan, I also went to Weird Worlds, which is John Carter of Mars. So the comic books were taking me to places I've never been. Africa, South America, Mars. All these places was opening up my imagination. I was getting to look at different worlds, different time periods, different cultures. It was great. And it got my interest up. The first thing I wanted to be when I was a kid was an archaeologist. I wanted to go dig up ancient civilizations that these characters were rolling through, you know? And that was the first thing I thought I wanted to do. X-Men, another great series of characters. Woo! Superpowers opens up your imagination to science and wondering what is possible. All these things you think, wow, you're really getting that from comic book when you're 5 years old? Yeah. And you just don't even know it until you get older and you look back and go, why do I have an interest in these things? Where did it come from? It all came from Tarzan. Thanks, Edgar Rice Burroughs. And thanks to DC Comics and Joe Kubert, the artist that was drawing them back then. It really opened a whole world for me. Da-da-da, look at this. Oh, hey, look at all these good mornings. Good mornings. Keep on the good mornings. I love it. I love to see the good mornings up there. But not only did we have serious stuff, we had, you guessed it, the comic stuff. Garfield, Snoopy, and of course, my favorite, The Far Side. Robin does not get The Far Side. We read a Far Side, she goes, I don't get it. Like, for instance, the Inconvenience Store. You walk in, there's only one shelf. It's way up in the corner. There's only one item. And it's called an inconvenience store. And she goes, I don't get it. It's inconvenient. There's only one item. It's way up there in the corner. There's no ladder. I think it's hilarious. But that's my sense of humor for you. All right. Let's see who we got. Da-da-da. Well, we got so many highs in here. We'll just let them keep rolling. And thank everybody for coming in again. Give us a thumbs up if you're still riding with us. I especially like being the radio for those people in the car, too. We don't want to forget y'all. And comic books also awakened another interest of mine. Art, drawing. I used to like to draw when I was a kid. I actually was fairly decent at it in high school, but now I can't even draw flies. Anybody get that one? Well, okay. But drawing was another love of mine. I thought, maybe I want to be an artist. Maybe I can go into archaeology. I can go dig up ancient civilizations and draw what I see. Because, you know, they didn't have cell phones that took pictures and all that back then. They had pretty clunky cameras with still had the film in it and all that. And I thought, man, you're out 1,000 miles from anywhere. You might ought to be able to draw this stuff. Good morning, everybody. Oh, let's see who we got here. Da-da-da. We'll keep on. Whoop. I got to refresh here. There we go. So comic books really stirred a lot of interest in me. And so all this interest in art and cultures and distant far off places and adventure, all these stirred up a lot of things going on in me as a young person. And then, but the next stage of my life, though, is as a parent. As a parent, I began to realize what influence that comics had on me. Woo! Because we didn't watch a lot of TV when I was a kid. I think we watched 2 shows, and Star Trek was one of them. So with my kids, we also decided to give them some influence from comic books, but we got them a picture Bible. They didn't have such a thing when I was a kid, but I got them this because I remember as a kid how I loved the comic books, but the Bible was tough to read and understand, you know? So I got them comic book Bibles. And man, they'd sit there and read these things, and they'd come out, Dad, did you know Noah had an ark and all these animals. They'd come out knowing all this stuff from their interest in the comic book Bible. It worked on my kids' generation as well, because once again, computers had come in, but we didn't have them at home yet or anything like that. So we still relied on most heavily on books. And we had a TV, but TV wasn't a big thing going on at our house because we were always so active. But they could always carry their little picture Bible with them and read. And they loved doing it, no matter where we traveled. And Kathy agrees with me here. Picture Bibles were great. I thought so too. It was a great influence. You know, you want them to read, you want them to learn. And I taught them just like my dad had taught me. I'd say, okay, read it out loud to me. I'd say, okay, stop. What's just going on? Who's the main character here? They say, Noah. I say, what is he doing? He's building an ark. Why is he building an ark? Well, because God told him, you know, to do that. I said, okay, and what's going on next? And they start to learn reading comprehension and the meaning of words and how to spell them and all that. And our oldest daughter got so interested in reading that the shower was going on for 30 minutes sometimes. We'd have to knock on her. Brandy, I call her Jellyfish. Jellyfish, what are you doing in there? And you look in there in the shower, and her arm's sticking out of the shower curtain with a book, and she's reading a book in the shower. Yeah, that's the kind of influence the books had on her as well. So then we come full circle. Here I am now in my late 50s, very late 50s. And you think, are you still reading comic books? No, I'm much more mature than that. I'm reading graphic novels now. Ta-da! These are great, because when I was younger, all of this was in magazine form, The Savage Sword of Conan. Now we've got them in great books like this, and this is what I take on a cruise for easy reading, because you don't want to read something too heavy. I don't read my Stephen Hawking books and things like that when I'm on a cruise. I revert back to my childhood, only now I don't have to call it a comic book. I can call it a graphic novel. Okay, adults, comic books are still for you. We just changed the name. But I'm still very interested in these things. And I found that my love for adventure and travel and seeing new lands and cultures all tied into cruising. I'm like, wow, you know, I can go get on a 7-day cruise and I can be in Mexico. I can be in Belize. I can be in Honduras. I can be in all these places. I can go see the Mayan pyramids. What? I remember our very first cruise, a 4-day cruise out of Tampa. Only one stop to Cozumel. And it was in 2004. And I saw the excursion was to Tulum. I said, we got to see that. And Robin says, why? I says, because I saw it in a comic book. I don't know what Tarzan was doing in South America, but there you go. We're in Central America, but I got to go see it. And seeing it in real life, it really just, to me, it brought me full circle in life. Seeing the things in comic books that I wanted to go see in real life. The adventure, the history, the archaeology, all that, all rolled into one. Wow, what a great moment in life to experience that. Curious, does your daughter like to listen to podcasts now? I listen while showering and getting ready. No, Kathy, she is still a reader. In fact, we talk at least once a week about what books we're reading and what we're learning. And she homeschools her kids too, so we also talk about what they're reading and learning, and then they have to get on the phone and tell me what they're reading and learning. We got The Hobbit is my favorite. Josh says The Hobbit is his favorite. You know, that was a really awesome book, and that's another one my oldest daughter really loved. She really got into that. And so, of course, when the movies came out, she had to go compare them to the book. and she liked the book better, believe it or not. Da-da-da. Well, I tell you, so I've come full circle with my story today. I've come full circle with comic books in my life. I expect this is where they're going to end up, with taking me to the places I dreamed of. And I just want to acknowledge the influence that they had in my life and the influence they even had in my own kids' life. And I also bought picture Bibles for my grandyoungins too. And comic books, whatever they wanted to read. I said, if you want to read it, I will get it. But make sure you read it out loud to somebody too. That was always the important part. Everybody. Dun, dun, dun. I like this. We'll put this up there from Law. There you go. Nice family. That's right. We love to read. Family that reads together. Reads together. Oh boy. Well, I sure thank you guys. I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown this morning. And oh, there it is. Hold on. Hopefully my wife will be back tomorrow. This is much easier with two of us. I told her, I says, it's like peas and carrots. Nobody likes peas by themselves. Nobody really likes carrots that much by themselves, but you put them both together and it's awesome. So here we go. 6 o'clock this morning, we had the Moonlight Adventures and we had Down Under Cruisers too. We had everybody going on. Da-da-da. I'm just hitting on a comment here to see what we got. Oh, yeah. Okay. Eddie Lugo Studio says, to the Moonlight Adventures, I see why you, John B., and Gunner are all alike. Those are all aliases of Josh at the Moonlight Adventures. At least I think they're aliases. Maybe they're really separate people. Josh, you'll have to enlighten us. So 8 o'clock, we have Sea Lake Journeys. If you're here, you have not missed us. 8:30, right behind me is Kurt at See Me Traveling or CME Traveling. I don't know which one. Kurt, do you really prefer? I've just kind of got used to saying See Me Traveling. 10 o'clock, Ameritex Premier Fajita Fest. 1 o'clock, Roy and Becky's Travels. 4 o'clock, The Plump Travelers. 6 o'clock, The Astute Tourist. And Michael and the Spoiled Mama. Woo! 6:35, Together We Travel Premier. 7 o'clock, Parker's on the Go. 7 o'clock, also Journey with the Gingers. 8 o'clock, Our Life, Our Home Meeting at the Altar. Lovey's Fat Life, also at 8. 8:15, we have Pox of Rain and the Griswold Family Vacay. 9 o'clock, Thin Blue Lane RV. 9 o'clock, Life is Good Today. And at 10 o'clock, Beach Please. Beach Please. That's an interesting one to say, huh? Oh, here we go. Eddie has the answer to one of the great questions we have in life. Josh was cloned. Okay, Josh at Moonlight Adventures was cloned, and that's why we have all those interesting characters over here on his channel. Well, Michael, oh, it looks like Michael Ann Spoiled Mama is here. Michael Ann, let's see what time you were on again. 6 o'clock tonight. Don't miss the Spoiled Mama, Michael Ann. All right, you don't want to miss it, folks. We sure appreciate y'all being here. I'm going to get off a minute or two early so we can get on over there to Kurt's show because I'm by myself and I don't like it. I miss having my beautiful, fantastic, hottest chick in the world, Robin, with me. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks again, and we'll see you around the channel. How do I turn this thing off? Anybody know? Oh, I hit end broadcast. Maybe now.